Hey there, my name is Adeola.kjv, and again, I've got yes, and we've been doing this whole series around performance management. And the first one was talking about goal setting, the second one was talking about effective communication, the third one was talking about your home front and how it can affect your performance in an organization. And today, we're talking about personal development. Yes. So, do you want to kick it off?
Yes, so we're looking at personal development in terms of, as an employee, what are the things you can do to improve yourself that would improve your performance in the office? And yes, we know we say generally, that organizations should have some, they should be able to cater for some form of training and development for their staff. But even aside from that, what are the things that you can do on your own? The things that you can do for yourself, and they might not even be related to your role in the organization, but just to make you a better person.
Yes,
that would improve yourself and also improve your work in the office.
I think this is so key. A lot of people are waiting for the organization to train them. A lot of people are waiting for the organization to do things for them. I work for them now, so what about you doing courses? There's so many courses that you can do to help you mentally, help you physically, help you emotionally. Because if these parts are not in alignment, you're going to have challenges, right, at work. So even at home, yes, not just at work, I remember I didn't know anything about personal development when I started work. I would just go to work and come back. I mean, some days I'll have a great day, some days I won't. However, when I started personal development, developing myself, let me use that, personally, which means internally, not externally, because when your inside is fine, your outside is also fine. But people go from the other way around, right? Which really doesn't work. So you end up being frustrated and all those things. Now, I don't even know how to live my life without improving myself consistently, going for courses, going for conferences, going for seminars, listening to books, reading books, doing practical exercises, meditating, centering myself. Those are all the things that you learn when you are developing yourself. Let me use those words. Now I can self-motivate because I've learned how to. I'm more disciplined in the things that I set out to, because now I know how important it is to be disciplined. I know that what I sow is what I reap, right? So if I sow every negative things, I will reap negative things. And so I want to get to the office early, because when I have my own organization, I want people to also come in early and doing exactly what I would have done for myself, for the people that I work with or work for. And I think it's so important that we understand this so that we can perform better. Let's hear what you have to say.
I just think about it as you were talking. I was just thinking about the fact that sometimes when you speak to people and say improve yourself, do courses, and sometimes these courses are even free.
Exactly.
Sometimes these courses are free. Improve yourself, and like I said earlier, it might not be related to your job. Down to the nitty-gritty. It might be general things, like how to be disciplined, yes, how to self-motivate.
Yes.
That is really crucial. And a lot of organizations are looking for people like that every day, because they don't want to have emotional intelligence.
Yes.
They don't want to babysit people that they have employed. So they want people who can, motivate themselves to get the job done.
Yeah.
And everything will not always be easy and rosy and see
how you like it.
And how you like it. And it's in those tough times that you have to find a way to motivate yourself to get the job done. Being disciplined with your time, with your even with your emotions, being able to handle your emotions and not letting your emotions get out of hand. While you're in the office and all these things, you might think, do I want to do this just for the benefit of the organization? And I'm like, no. It's for your benefit. You might not, tomorrow you might start your own organization. And then you have all these skills to be able to put into it. And you would also want people who are working with you to be like that as well. So it's not just because you want you want to be able to, perform better in the organization, is because you want to be a better person first, and then you can improve your performance in the organization, and then, of course, the organization grows and is better.
Now, we're not saying that the organization shouldn't do things for you, shouldn't train you in certain areas. We're not saying that. We're saying that the organization has a role to play in your bottom line performance, I guess, and also in how things happen. If they want you to be an HR manager, for example, there's certain skills that you need, there's certain knowledge that you need to have, and you might have to travel abroad to get some of those skills. So I think that your organization should definitely do that. However, there are other things that you can do for yourself, and help to develop yourself. Just even little exercises as forgiveness, forgiving yourself for the things that you thought you should have achieved that you have not achieved. A lot of people are stuck in that place. A lot of people are doing even doing a job that you hate just because of the money. You hold yourself responsible for it, and you then start to feel so bad. A lot of people are doing things that they really don't want to do or desire to do. A lot of people are in places where they thought, I wouldn't have been in this place by now if not for. And so you hold yourself responsible. So you are either overworking or underworking. And for you to be able to balance it, where there's a dynamic dance, because I love that that dynamic dance between me and the things that I do and how I love it. I tell everybody that I look forward to waking up in the morning to go to the office, because I love the people that I work with. I long to see their faces and their smiles, get the hugs that I get from them, or the hugs that I give to them, and how we're there for each other and work together as a team. I love it. I look forward to it. I intentionally created an atmosphere in my office where everybody actually looks out for themselves. It's contrary to what you hear in other places. But in my workplace, we buy food for each other, we hang out with each other, we go out with each other, we spend time with each other, and we cover up for each other even in the office, where there is nobody is ratting, as they call it, on the other person. That's also because a lot of us have been through some kind of personal development where we understand that teamwork is what works, and not backbiting and shattering tables or backstabbing people or looking for how to be better, and even competitions are not healthy. Having to always be the first and the best. You think it's great, but the truth is that when you don't become the first or the best, you think you're a failure. And the truth is, are you a failure? So personal development for me taught me all these things, taught me that I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm on my own race. The only person that I'm working to be better than is the person that I was yesterday. Personal development taught me that. Taught me how to work with people, how to love people, how to serve people, even as a boss. How to lead from behind. That's what personal development taught me. Allow other people take the lead. I don't need to know everything. I don't even want to know everything. It taught me how to drop my weaknesses and focus on my strength, so that my strength gets better and my weaknesses are deployed to someone else whose strength it is. So it's taught me a lot. I don't know, what else has it taught you?
Well, personal development has also, taught me independence. And I say independence because, yes, in an organization, you want to work as a team, but sometimes you might also have to work alone.
Yes.
So, when I develop myself personally, I'm confident in what I can do. I'm confident that I'm strong enough to get this thing done. And so I get it done. I don't have to depend or wait for somebody else to show me how it should be done.
And then micromanage you.
And micromanaging. So certainly that's a big.
So I think it's really important, guys. Don't wait for the organization to do everything for you. There's a lot you could do for yourself. Like Yomi said, there's some free courses. Do them. Start from free and then graduate into paying for them. Because when you pay attention, So go for therapy, go for coaching, go for counseling. You can coaches will collapse They are 20 years into one module for you, you know, and so it gives you an unfair advantage, I guess, against other people. So go for coaches, go for trainings, go for help. It's available to you, so go for it, okay? My name is Adeola James.
And I'm Yomina Kobero.
Have a wonderful day.